How's it going, everybody? Ben from Team 1CD here with a little bit of a different kind of video for you all today. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Proxies. It's one of the things that not a lot of people do, but it is something that should be done. It's an easier way to play test. It's an easier way to get a visual representation of the cards before they come out, if they're just in OCG or whatever. And yeah, it's super simple to do. So what you have to do is hop on over to Google. You basically got to just get the card you want. So say, for me, for this instance, I'm going to be making a Goats deck. I'm going to be making a Goats deck for myself and for my girlfriend to play. So, what card? Say, Premature Burial, because we all know how difficult that card is to get. Just type the card name into Google and then go to Google Images. You click on the card you want and then right click it. Go to Save Image As. And then save it wherever you're going to remember where it is. I've already saved mine. Okay, so once you get the card you want to print out, you go over to Microsoft Word. Okay, so once you open up Word, you should be great with this page here. You just click on Blank Document, because that's all you really need. And then something like this should open. Just a blank page with loads of options up the top. You don't really worry about any of those. You come on over to Image, just up here. Or sorry, not Image, Insert. And then go over to Pictures. And then it will come up where you saved your picture. So you double click on it here. And it should appear nice and big just there. Now, obviously you don't want the card to be that big because it will not fit in any type of sleeve. So what you want to do is come over here, it says height and width. For height, you're going to want to put in 3.38. And then for width, you're going to want to put in 2.31. Simple as that. I'm going to have them written down in the description just in case. But though it's pretty simple instructions, 3.38 and then 2.31. So yeah, once you have that all done, the card should be looking a little bit like this. It's not only one card per page, you should be able to fit 4 on it. So if you click it and then press space a couple of times, then do the same thing again, go over to press insert, do the same measurements. Card should come up here, you should probably fit 4 on a page. And then after you get your 4 cards on the page, all you gotta do is just press print. And then once you press print, it should look a little bit like this. This is kind of what you end up with after you print off your 4 cards. I'm making the Goats deck, so I have the Ojama King, Pot of Greed, Ring of Destruction, and Premature Burial that I showed in the video. And from there on, it's fairly simple. All you really need is a scissors, some glue, and a spare Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay, so I have all my stuff. I got my Swiss Army knife for the scissors. We got just a Pritt stick. You find this at any pound store, euro store, anywhere really. And then just a common Yu-Gi-Oh card that nobody really uses. Once you know you don't have any use for it yourself, it should be fine. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory. You've done it in play school, you've done it in preschool. You get the scissors, cut them out. Okay, so once that's done, you should be ending with something like this. You're not really going for perfection. You can see what I mean. The top of it here isn't exactly even, nor is at the side, but stuff like that doesn't really matter. Once it's just not a cut going through the effect or through that, once it just looks presentable, you're fine. Okay, so the next step after that is to just take the card you have no use for, take the glue, and simply just apply a full layer on it. Okay, so once you've done that, and ideally your glue doesn't break, all you have to do is just get your card, fix it nicely to where it should go, just over the picture, and boom. It doesn't have to be done with a credit card, or it doesn't have to be done with a leap card or whatever, but stick it. Once it's set on it kind of okay, you can move it with your fingers, wipe off any of the glue, and just make sure it's centered over where the picture should be. And you can see what I mean about the black lines not needing to be exactly perfect, because the black lines of the actual Yu-Gi-Oh card will cover it up. And once it's in a sleeve, nobody really cares either. And yeah, all you really have to do now is just leave that to sit for about, I don't know, 10-20 minutes, and it should be dry and perfect. Just leave it in a sleeve and you'll not know the difference. So yeah, this is effectively what you're going to be left with. Just for reference, here's an actual Premature Burial. So yeah, the color hue is a little bit different. Like, it's a bit brighter in this, and if you really take a look at the edges, you can tell that one is glued on, obviously. Like, but for what you need it for, like, I just need this for a Ghost deck. I'm not looking for actual Konami standard. For what it's worth, it's a really good, really simple and easy to make proxy that can really clear up, especially if like people are getting into the game. It's a lot easier to have the actual card with the art and with the effect where it should be, rather than just like writing down the name of the card on a piece of paper and shoving the piece of paper into the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Just another example of another Yu-Gi-Oh card I've made like this, Mystic Tomato. I've done it the whole Goats deck actually so far. So like, I think it's worth doing. I think it's good quality. Like, yeah, you can see the black boxes, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Once you can read the text, once the picture's visible, it's good enough. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you liked what you've seen here, please be sure to leave a like or subscribe, because each one would help very much. And sure, I'll talk to you all in the next video. Team 1CD, signing out.